Okay, group. The Rebbe should be back on the live feed. Hi, Joel. How are you? Yeah, I can see you. I don't know if you can't see me because I turned my video off, but I see you. You're in the room. I don't. Can you hear me? Are you hearing me when I'm?
Still there.
So I'm here the whole time. The only thing is that I don't know if you can hear me because right now I'm talking. See, the question is, you might be on mute. Well, now it is.
Can you hear me now? Yes. Yes. Okay.
Ben Avira, a good friend, Rabbi Perlman, Moshe,
Okay.
Nora, candle for him as well. We have also Eli Adler, a good friend from Beit Shemesh, who is Ben Asudi, and his wife, Fega, Asmiriam, Nachas, all their children. And then we have Moshe Chaim, his whole family, and Tobalea Batzachel, the whole family. Beirach, family as well, which is Shifra, Gidl, Basola, the two sons, Gilmechel, Shifra Gidl, Shona, Gidl, they should be healthy, not have some all their children. We also have a very good friend, Ruben Harrison, West Orange, New Jersey, small, also from New Jersey. They, the entire family, should be well. Should stand in a good stead, be able to continue strengthening Yiddishkeit wherever they are, wherever the family is. We also have Malchus Balaam, Eivak, Yeshimon Balaam in Beitar. So Balaam, I sent you Pesel in Beitar as well. They should give them all that they need. So also the outlook of Rabbi Akiva, we know that Rabbi Akiva was nifta when he was 120. There were three great Jewish figures who were nifta when they were 120 rather. Say 130, 120. Moshe Rabbeinu Aaron was older than him, and Rabbi Akiva is today's Hoyche B'Hoid. It's the week of Aaron HaKohen, and Aaron was 123. And Aaron HaKohen is Hoyche Hoid. Hoyche B'Hoid is when you have the combination of glory of glories. That's Rabbi Shimon. It's the Yortite of Rabbi Shimon. And then we have Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai. Rabbi Akiva was one of the 10 martyrs. He was one of the 10 Tzarugim Malchus. And as such, he, when he was being brought forth to be burned, to be killed. He was smiling. They asked, how come he's smiling? He said, how can he? All his life he was waiting for this moment in time to be able to see, be able to have this happen to him. So the question is, Kiddush Hashem, going on the sanctity of God's name, is that an obligation of everyone? Everyone has to go on Kiddush Hashem? No, not everyone has to go on Kiddush Hashem. But Yeshua Eshel Mikukit says that we have. Yeshua Eshel Mikukit says that we have a reason for Rabbi Akiva wanting to go on Kiddush Hashem, because everyone passed away at Har Sinai and received the Torah. Everyone, every one of us. Chazal tell us their souls went up to Shamayim after they heard the Ten Commandments. They only realized two of them because with 2 ears, 2 hemispheres in the brain, we can only hear 2 things. We heard, I am the Lord thy God, so we know others before, other than any gods before you. But they didn't want to hear anymore because they were afraid they wouldn't be resurrected. They asked Moshe Rabbeinu, Dabe ate imam. What did they answer when we heard the Aseret Adibros? It's agreement to the Gemara. All the Chacham say they answered on everything. Yet they answered on positive hen, on negative no. Whereas Rabbi Akiva says they answered on everything yes. The difference is the first two. But we heard a positive and a negative at the same time. How were we able to answer that? They had the word okay, we have now in Israel here, became a Hebrew word. Then we could understand that they answered okay, but they didn't. So going to the Chachamim, they should have answered yes and no. That's contradictory. It could be misinterpreted. They answered Shema Yisrael Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad, and their souls left them at that highest moment of Jewish history and reached Sinai. Yet, there was one person whose soul was there, Rabbi Akiva, and his opinion is that you answer on everything yes. So he answered yes. He answered yes. And answering yes, his soul left him. Everyone else said Shema Yisrael, Hashem Echad. Hashem Echad, and then souls left him with the word Echad. Rabbi Akiva, he answered yes. That's why he wanted to leave this world saying Echad. And the Kinnis on Tisha B'Av, we state that his soul left him when he said Echad. When he said Shema, when he finished saying Shema Yisrael, which entails Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem is our God. But there's no others. Hashem Echad, he's only one. We talk about the Zohar. Friday night, the Chassidim say Kigavno. They tell over from Naftuli Bobov. He was once asked by a different Rebbe if he learns the Zohar. He was a very humble person. And he answered in a vague way. He said, yes, once a week. And the other Rebbe said, oh yeah? What do you learn? He said, Friday night before Baruch Hu, I say Kigavno, which is telling us about the oneness of God. The oneness of God with Yisrael. The oneness of God with Shabbos. The oneness, Echad. And in Kigavno, we mention it, the oneness, we mention it 13 times. Echad is 1, Aleph is 1, Ches is 8, the 8th letter, and Dalet is the 4th letter. 8 and 4 is 12, and 1 is 13. That's Echad. We mention it 13 times. we said that Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai was in the Ma'ira, was in a cave for 13 years. He also fulfilled that concept of echod. We have to be so happy that we have such a history of great people that led us and continue to lead us. I'll sing you a nickname of mine, Ashreinu, which basically says, Ashreinu Matoich Hakenu, Manom Goraleinu, Umayofa Yerushaseinu. We're sorry that in Tveria, we have pictures which we may show shortly, but we also were unable to communicate with Tveria. And Meron, it seems they blocked the lines to Meron, so we're not able to reach there either. Although we have shlichim there for all those who took part in this. We thank them, the shlichim, Rabbi Paul Cohen, who's always there for us every regular, like my Mir Hashem will be there again. And also, Nachman Schnitzer, both of whom lit candles for all of us. That's good should be making for us. So we'll sing. Ashreinu, Ashreinu, Matoich Elkeinu, Ma Noim Goyroleinu, Ashreinu, Ashreinu, Matoich Elkeinu, Ma Noim Goyroleinu, Ma Yochaseinu, Ma Yochaseinu, Go now to the final set of candles, lighting on behalf of certain people. One is Rona Silva, Yerushalayim, Rona Basora, and Yocheved Kohen Yerushalayim, Yocheved Basora. We just give them all that they need, and their families as well. And we should have schools, Shimon Bar Yochai, stay with them. We also have Sarah Duncan, Ingrid Wall, Sarah Duncan, Sarah Basora from Yerushalayim. We also have Leah Basora from Yerushalayim, and Ingrid Wall from Houston, and Sarah Coletti from Hanov, that we're going to light a candle for them. Now you know why they add oil to the menorah, because when you add oil, it causes the flame to actually illuminate whatever's burning underneath. Then we have from Melbourne, and we have Mergelenia Bassano from Manchester, and we have Alexander and Rochel from Moscow, son of Leo, become a grandfather twice. They should invite help. Should be able to have Tinachas for the whole family. And we're going to continue now with some more nigunim to cover the simcha of Lag Boimer. Eish, one of the four parts that make up the first. The Rambam says we're made of four different parts. One is fire, and one is water, one is wind, and the last is earth. The Aish of Torah, that's what keeps us going. So maybe we'll ask to play Ashrechem, a few Torah songs, Ashrechem, Talmidei Chachomim. Let's see, we have Moshe here. Is there anyone else with you, Moshe? Moshe's at Chappelle. If he hears me yet. Anyone else there with you, Moshe? I know there's a time lag, so you may not hear me. Good to see you, Moshe. Are there other boys there or not? Should we make a record or just sing the Nigunim together? Help me out. Go ahead, play again.
There's no women here, so you come sit here. I'm the tourist, you know, anyway.
How are you, buddy? Good to see you. I am in my land now.
Realize whatever you do, they're gonna see you do.
Good to see you. Ay, 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 ay. I did not did down. Good to see you as well.
Yeah, it's not plugged in.
You can see what I'm doing
Thank everyone for joining us here with us, and and elsewhere they're continuing to celebrate the wonderful Sukkah for 24 hours. Hopefully, we're going up ourselves this evening. We can get through. That's number one. That's impossible. But to Rekiva, have you all in mind here as well. Thank you for joining us. May Hashem grant you all the ability to come to Eretz Yisrael, to join with us, to be at Hashem, with Reb Shimon, as Hamikdash, the coming of Mashiach Tzidkenu. Merit that soon. Thank you.
That was there a minute ago. Is that? I think it's her husband. That's Connor's husband because I saw Connor's eye. Is it flickering? Look at here.